No dancing, no swearing, and no playing cards. You know that back in the early 20th century, Christians, many churches had their own kind of playing cards. They had Christian playing cards because, the regular card deck with hearts and spades and diamonds and all that was considered sinful because it was associated with gambling. So you had to play, if you were going to play cards, you had to play with the Christian cards. That was a rule. Now, it came from a good place, okay? Gambling is a really bad idea. It's not a good idea. You're going to lose your money, and you might get involved in all kind of bad stuff. But when you set it up as a rule, then people start to follow the rule instead of following Christ. This is the problem. No swearing. Is swearing a good idea? No, it's not. No, it's not a good idea, but it's not. Swearing or not swearing is not what connects you to God or not. It's not. And dancing, no dancing used to be a rule. When Amber and I got married, when we had our wedding ceremony, actually, where we had the reception was at a church, and we couldn't have a dance. We could not have a dance there because there was a rule. It was a Baptist church, and the rule was no dancing in the building. That was a rule that was put in place in 1927. No dancing. Because dancing had, anyway. These are some of the Christian rules. It's not about these rules. That's what Paul is saying. It's not about other kinds of rules. Rules or laws, right? This is the same idea. A law that can't save the world. So many times you'll hear on the news or even people you talk to, if the government were just different, if we just changed the laws of the land, then things would turn out good. Now, I'm not saying that some laws and rules don't need to change. Maybe they do. But the Bible is very clear. Changes to law will not save the world. It will not. Only Christ can save the world. Here's some hollow philosophies that I think, I just sat down and I thought about what are some of the philosophies moving through our culture right now that are trying to take people captive. And here's how I put them. One of them is the safety patrol. Anybody ever encountered the sort of safety patrol culture? You got to do everything you possibly can. Is safety important? Is it important? Yeah, it is important. Is it the most important thing in life? It cannot be the most important thing in life. One of the things that I have said to my kids, somewhat often, I don't know how much they'll remember this, is safety third. It's not the most important thing in life. There are times you must take some risk. And in fact, there is no faith. There is no active, practical faith without some level of risk. Safety patrol culture is actually killing the culture in North America in many ways. It's because it's gone too far. Another thread in our culture that's been around for a long time is get rich quick. Dads, you're supposed to keep your kids away from hollow and deceptive philosophies. Multi-level marketing. Don't let your kids join a multi-level marketing company. It's a hollow and deceptive philosophy. There are many other get-rich-quick schemes, or even just placing money as the highest goal in life. Don't let your kids make that mistake. It's a huge mistake. Is money important? Is it important to work hard and have money? Yes. It cannot be the highest thing. The rules cannot save you. And this one is huge. This is destroying souls and destroying our culture right now, all over the place, in so many different ways. Victim mentality. When something goes wrong in my life, whose fault is it? Who needs to fix it? Whose responsibility is it to fix it? Obviously, it's your responsibility to fix the stuff in my life. It's not my fault, right? Or even if it is my fault, I can't do it, so you have to do it for me. We can't spend too much time on this, but this is actually what drives many of the things in our culture. Right now, much of our culture is celebrating Pride Month. Pride Month is driven by this hollow and deceptive philosophy. Victim mentality. What life is really about, Paul is saying, it's about getting real with the God who made you. The only one who can save is Christ. That's what it means. He's the only one who can save. Don't put your trust in any of those rules.